You asked for 2 ice cubes, Mrs. Ashford. There are exactly 2 in the glass. Don't correct me. You people never listen. Take it back. I am listening, ma'am. I'm just not the mistake you're trying to turn me into. If you knew how to do your job, I wouldn't have to fix you every week. I had you fired. Why are you back in my restaurant?
Nobody in that 5-star restaurant could have predicted what was about to happen. Not the manager, who'd been enabling her behavior for years. Not the wealthy diners who'd watched her humiliate staff member after staff member. And especially not Victoria Ashford, the millionaire's wife who just demanded another server be fired. But in 60 seconds, her world would shatter in complete silence, and she would never be the same again. But let me back up, because this story starts on a Tuesday afternoon with a young woman working her 3rd double shift that week. Maya Johnson was 26 years old, and she was tired. Not just physically tired, though her feet were killing her, but soul tired. The kind that comes from smiling through disrespect. From saying, yes, ma'am, to people who won't even look you in the eye. But here's the thing about Maya. She never let them see her break. It was 2:30 p.m. at Le Bernardin, one of Charleston's most exclusive restaurants. Crystal chandeliers. White tablecloths that cost more than Maya's monthly rent. Clients who thought nothing of spending $500 on lunch. Maya had been working there for 8 months. She was good at her job, better than good. She remembered preferences, anticipated needs, moved through the dining room like water, and she took notes. Maya kept a leather journal in her locker. In it, she wrote observations about how people treated service workers, the little cruelties and kindnesses. She'd been doing it for 3 years across 5 different restaurant jobs, studying human behavior like a textbook, because Maya wasn't going to be a waitress forever. She was 8 months away from her psychology degree. She had plans, but right now she had table 7. And table 7 meant Victoria Ashford. Victoria Ashford was everything Maya was studying to understand. 62 years old, designer everything, permanently displeased expression. She came every Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. sharp. Same table, same routine, and she was absolutely miserable to every server. She's here, whispered James, another server. Your turn. She made me remake her salad 4 times last week. Maya took a breath, straightened her apron, professional smile in place. She approached the table. Victoria was scrolling through her phone, designer purse on the chair beside her. Good afternoon, Mrs. Ashford. Can I start you with something to drink? Victoria didn't look up. Sparkling water, San Pellegrino, in a wine glass. 2 ice cubes exactly. Of course. I'll be right back. As Maya walked away, she heard Victoria mutter into her phone. The help here gets worse every week. Maya's jaw tightened, but her smile never faltered. She prepared the water exactly as requested. San Pellegrino. Wine glass. 2 ice cubes counted twice. Victoria looked at it like it was poison. This is too much ice. Maya glanced at the glass. 2 ice cubes. Exactly as requested. I'm sorry, Mrs. Ashford. I counted carefully. That's 2 ice cubes. Don't tell me what I requested. Take it back. Deep breath. Of course. Right away. Maya returned with 1 ice cube this time. Victoria took 1 sip. This water is warm. Do you even know how to do your job? Around them, other diners were noticing. An older couple exchanged uncomfortable glances. I apologize. Let me get you fresh water immediately. You know what? Victoria set down her glass hard. I've lost my appetite dealing with incompetent staff. Get me your manager. Maya nodded, walked to the back office where Bernard, the restaurant manager, was reviewing inventory. Mrs. Ashford wants to speak with you. Bernard sighed. He knew that sigh. What is it this time? The water wasn't right. I'll handle it. You take a break. Through the kitchen window, Maya watched Bernard approach table 7. Watched him bend apologetically. Watched Victoria's animated gestures, her pointing finger. When he came back, his face was set. Maya, my office. Now. Bernard closed the door. Mrs. Ashford is very upset. Sir, I followed her instructions exactly. I don't care. Do you know who she is? Her husband owns Ashford Properties, half the commercial real estate in the city, including this building. Maya felt something cold settle in her stomach. Mrs. Ashford has been a patron for 8 years, Bernard continued. She says you were rude, that you argued with her. I never. Are you calling Mrs. Ashford a liar? The question hung in the air like a trap. No, sir. I'm saying there may have been a misunderstanding. Go home. I'll call you if we need you tomorrow. If you need me, that's what I said. Maya walked out with her head high, grabbed her purse, ignored James's concerned look. She didn't see Victoria watching her leave with a satisfied smile. Maya sat in her car, just breathing. Her phone buzzed. Text from Bernard. Don't come in tomorrow. We'll reassess your position next week. Reassess. Code for probably fired. She was about to lose her job because a rich woman wanted to feel powerful. Maya pulled out her journal, flipped through pages of observations. Notes about people like Victoria who wielded cruelty as a weapon. What if she actually did something with them? Her phone rang. Unknown number. Ms. Johnson? My name is Dr. Patricia Cole. I'm a clinical psychologist. I was having lunch at Le Bernardin today. I witnessed what happened with Mrs. Ashford. Maya's breath caught. Oh. I've also witnessed her with 3 other servers over 6 months. I've been documenting her behavior as research on power dynamics and prejudice in service settings. You've been documenting it? For 18 months. Mrs. Ashford is a serial abuser, someone who repeatedly uses social position to demean service workers, particularly women of color. But I saw you taking notes. Are you studying psychology? Yes. How did you? I recognize a researcher. Tell me, would you be interested in collaborating on a paper about this? And more importantly, would you be willing to confront Mrs. Ashford with the reality of her behavior? Maya's hand tightened on the phone. Confront her how? Come to my office tomorrow at 10 a.m. 415 King Street. Bring your journal. The call ended. Maya sat there, heart pounding. Tomorrow, everything was going to change. Dr. Patricia Cole's office was warm, filled with books and plants. Dr. Cole was a black woman in her 50s with natural gray locks and kind eyes. Thank you for coming, she said. Let me explain. She pulled out a thick folder. I've been studying everyday tyranny, small, repeated acts of cruelty that privileged people inflict on those they perceive as beneath them. She opened the folder. Pages of notes, photographs, documentation. Victoria Ashford is a case study. In 18 months, she's caused 12 restaurant employees to be terminated or resign. All women, 10 of them women of color. She has a pattern. Maya felt anger rising. So she just gets away with it? Until now, I propose an intervention. Next Tuesday, I'll be there. You'll be there, and we'll show her exactly what she's been doing. Not with anger, but with truth. Documented, undeniable truth. Why would she care? She'll care when she sees herself. Really sees herself. Through the eyes of the 12 women whose lives she's damaged. When she can't deny it. Maya looked at her journal. 3 years of observations. Her own pain in careful handwriting. What do you need me to do? Be brave one more time. Maya thought about her grandmother. Her degree 8 months away. Every server treated like they were invisible. Yes, I can do that. The following Tuesday, Maya walked into Le Bernardin at 2:15 p.m. Bernard looked shocked. Maya, I told you. I'm here to speak with Mrs. Ashford. This is Dr. Patricia Cole, a clinical psychologist. Mrs. Ashford is part of her research. Dr. Cole stepped forward. Mr. Bernard, I need 15 minutes with Mrs. Ashford. I have documentation that pertains to her behavior here and at other establishments. She has the right to review it before my research is published. Bernard's face went pale. Published in the Journal of Social Psychology, with names included, unless she agrees to corrective intervention. At 2:30, Victoria walked through the door. She saw Maya and her face twisted with disdain. You? I had you fired. What are you doing here? I wasn't fired, Mrs. Ashford. Maya said steadily. I'd like to speak with you. Please. 15 minutes. I have nothing to say. Then just listen. Dr. Cole interjected. Mrs. Ashford, you've been part of my study for 18 months. I have documentation of your interactions with service workers. I'd like to show it to you. Victoria's expression flickered. I've done nothing wrong. Then you have nothing to worry about. Please sit. Something in Dr. Cole's calm tone made Victoria pause. She sat. Dr. Cole opened her tablet. I'm going to show you a video compilation. 18 months of security footage from 4 restaurants. Your interactions with staff. I'm asking you to watch. No one else will see it unless you refuse to acknowledge what you're seeing. Victoria's jaw tightened. This is absurd. Mrs. Ashford, Maya said quietly, please, just watch. Something in Maya's voice, exhausted honesty, made Victoria stop. 5 minutes. Then I'm calling my lawyer. Dr. Cole pressed play. The video was devastating because it showed truth. Victoria berating a young Latina server until she cried. Victoria snapping her fingers at a black waitress, like calling a dog. Victoria sending back food 7 times while the server stood with forced professionalism. Victoria complaining to managers who sacrifice employees to keep her happy. And then last Tuesday, Maya with water glasses, trying so hard. Victoria's face, cruel, dismissive, enjoying the power. The video ended. The restaurant had gone silent. Other diners were watching. Victoria sat frozen, staring at the blank screen. "That's not," she started, then stopped, because it was. Dr. Cole's voice was gentle but firm. "Mrs. Ashford, in 18 months, you caused 12 women to lose jobs or quit. 12. All trying to survive. You made that harder because, why? Because you could." Victoria's hands shook. I never meant." "Didn't you?" Maya said quietly. "Did you ever ask how your words affected us? Did you consider we're human beings with lives and families and dreams? Or were we invisible to you?" A tear rolled down Victoria's cheek. Then another. The entire restaurant watched as Victoria Ashford, the woman who terrorized staff for years, broke down silently. No dramatic sobbing. Just quiet tears and a face crumbling under the weight of seeing herself clearly. "I didn't know," she whispered. "I didn't realize." "A bully," Dr. Cole finished gently. "You were a bully, using privilege as a weapon. These women paid the price." Victoria looked at Maya. Really looked. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." Maya was quiet for a moment. "Mrs. Ashford, I don't need your apology. I need your actions. 12 women. You're going to help me find them and make this right. References, recommendations, whatever it takes. And you're going to fund scholarships for service workers pursuing education. Can you do that?" Victoria nodded, tears falling. "Yes, I'll do whatever you need." Dr. Cole closed her tablet. "Mrs. Ashford, I'm offering a choice. Participate in a restorative justice program I run. Learn, grow, change, or this research gets published with your name. What do you choose?" "The program," Victoria said immediately. "Please, I want to change." 6 months later, Maya stood before her psychology class giving her senior thesis presentation. Topic: Everyday Tyranny and Restorative Justice in Service Industry Settings. In the audience sat Dr. Cole and Victoria Ashford. Victoria had kept her word. All 12 women contacted. References written. Jobs found. The Ashford Foundation announced a $2 million scholarship fund for service workers pursuing education. Maya had gotten her job back at Le Bernardin, not because she needed it. She'd been offered a research position with Dr. Cole, but because she wanted to. She refused to let anyone drive her away from work. She did with dignity. After the presentation, Victoria approached. "Maya, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for giving me a chance to be better." Maya studied her. The woman looked different now. Softer, more real. "Mrs. Ashford, I didn't give you a chance. You made a choice. That's all any of us can do." Victoria nodded, wiping her eyes. "I'm still learning, but I'm trying. That's all anyone can ask." 2 years later, Maya walked across the stage to receive her doctorate in psychology. Dr. Cole hooded her, beaming with pride. In the audience, her grandmother wept with joy. In the back row sat Victoria Ashford, applauding louder than anyone. Some people never change, but some do, when they're forced to see themselves clearly, when they're offered truth instead of punishment, when someone like Maya Johnson refuses to let them look away. The paper Maya and Dr. Cole published won awards. The Ashford Foundation grew. Service workers across Charleston reported better treatment because word spread about what happened when you underestimated the quiet black waitress taking notes. Maya still keeps her journal, still documents behavior, still studies what makes people cruel and what makes them kind. But now she does it as Dr. Maya Johnson, psychologist, researcher, advocate. And every day she reminds herself everyone deserves dignity, no exceptions. Even millionaires' wives who forgot that truth and needed a black waitress to remind them.